know we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino,
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino, we started with the rebuild Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild, and now the squad is lethal.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode with Fine Nino. What's up, chat? What's going on? What's today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, chat. Happy Tuesday. We are back. Voice is gone. Went to the J. Cole concert Saturday, so if I'm talking low, it's because I ain't got no voice. I do not have a voice. So, yeah, there's that. We are back. Live and direct, baby. Let's get it. We are doing our Buckeye season. We are currently 4-0. And we just been laying some smackage to some teams. Yeah, man. So let's get it. We got Iowa, number 6 Iowa, at Iowa. So yeah, this should be interesting right here. Let's go. Let's go. Get right to it, baby. Get right to it.
It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, checking in with Iowa's head coach before the game.
Let's go, chat.
Of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
Hold on. Unraveling my cord. What's going on here? There we go. Alright. Let's twist that out. There we go. I keep hitting the wrong button. My bad. It's been a little second. We're gonna leave this at default right now. And defensive motion, I'm gonna disable that. Let's go.
And the Hawkeyes
Let's get it.
put toe to leather, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Parker. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Ohio State's offense will go to work first.
JJ had himself a game.
Receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. Had over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown in their victory last time out. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
Well, it stands out to you when you watch film on this offense. There's a go-to guy catching the ball, and everybody knows who it is. Nobody defensively has been able to stop them, and that's why they're on this really impressive win streak, and that's going to keep going. It's important in this game to keep moving this receiver around, get the matchups you want, but this quarterback, as the season goes on, is finding more and more confidence in his go-to guy. Excited to watch
Let's
them
go.
today.
Hand off again.
Oh. Bo going for Heisman this year, chat.
Yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, it's West.
Man, they ain't got nobody.
Immediately.
Alright. Ain't they ought?
Playing against a defense of this
Okay,
caliber,
hold
you're going
on.
to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
So we need to run. We need to pass, but I need to get some more yards.
Gonna run it.
There it is.
Jackson.
Oh yeah, we out.
Here he goes.
We out.
The 50.
Let's go.
He's inside the 40. The 20. The inside.
Let's go,
And he
Bo.
waltzes in for the score.
Let's go, Bo.
Buckeye.
And these offensive coordinators tell you
Let's go, Bo. We did that right there, chat.
establish the run game. That is exactly what what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run.
Didn't have to throw the ball at all right there.
And the extra
Let them
point
know.
is
We're
good,
going to go ahead and
and
shut this
7-0.
crowd up.
Quick work on that scoring
Shut
drive
this
just
crowd
four
up real
plays.
quick.
And they finished it with a 74-yard touchdown run. Deep in the end zone, it's Jones. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did
Hit
not
him
work
hard.
out as he stopped at the 13.
Let's go.
The Hawkeyes
Oh, man, he had himself a game. 210, 4 tutties. Okay.
What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been
Tackle.
critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Good tackle.
Behind his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Let's go. Lock up.
Again, it's Malton.
Oh,
Breaks into the open.
bruh.
Made a defender miss. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down
All right,
until he
bruh.
gets to the 48-yard line.
And you got to love that third down, man. Third and short,
Hey.
got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on third and short.
We're good. We just got to
Getting
get a
that
stop
next set of
here.
downs.
We're good.
On first down,
Let's go,
it's
Kenyatta.
Malton again.
Let's go, Kenyatta.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down.
Good tackle.
Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Let's go.
He's looking to throw on third and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got
Bro,
one
he
in the
took
at the
that hit,
35.
bro. I
That
can't-
is what I'm talking about.
can't believe he
So
took
many
that hit.
guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder
Pick.
to get the first down on third down.
Oh, he should have had that one right in his hand.
He didn't pick that off.
Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
That's crazy. No pick. Good tackle, boy.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On third down, here's
Good
Malton.
tackle.
Back to the line
Let's
of
go.
scrimmage,
Hold him to a
and
field goal,
that
baby.
is it. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down.
Let's go. That's cool.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
We got to score touchdowns to keep up with us, man. We're going for touchdowns. Let's go, Cross.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, I thought we had it.
He'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The run inside. It's Jackson. Stopped in his tracks.
Cool.
He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's
Let's
fun
go.
too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's
Let's go, JJ. Oh, he tired. He hurt. All right, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro.
With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Keeps it moving. It's Jackson. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
The give to the single back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. Now here's Sayin.
Let's go.
Side, it's Jackson.
Let's go.
Bounds, and he steps out right
Let's
at the
go.
8-yard line, and this offense is in business. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Ohio State. And they add
What a play call, baby.
for that trip to the house.
What a play call, baby. Let's go. What a play call.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
What a play call, Chad. I needed that. That was big. Oh, he's taking us out.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice
I didn't know they were switching me.
all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return
I was
to the
anticipating
22.
them to switch me on somebody else, but it's whatever.
Out to start this drive. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton.
Good tackle. Let's go.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
To the right. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got
What?
it.
I thought he was passing.
Really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense now.
Good tackle, boy.
Might have picked up
Let's go,
the ball on that
Sanchez.
one before he was knocked down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush right. They got it.
Let's
Great
go.
Pressure by this defense.
Let's go.
How about these two running games so far?
Messing them up right now. This is so dope right here, chat. This is the dopest part of the game when they added this for Iowa. That's fire. I ain't gonna cap. That's fire. How they wave to the cancer patients. That's dope. That's dope. All right, let's go.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He's looking downfield to throw.
Oh, we all on
They
that.
go to the wide receiver screen.
That ain't happening.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative
Let's go,
play on
Cross.
third down. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Hawkeye. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return from the
Okay, AI. The computer got me on that one.
Game-changing play.
I should have just ran the ball. That's on me.
In front of the football and knowing what to do with it,
That is on
taking it
me.
all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard
All right,
line
let's
on the
go.
return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense.
Makes the grab in their space. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for the
Let's go.
quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. And getting it to him on the perimeter, letting him make plays, all of a sudden, he's way down the field, and it looks like a long completion.
Offensive
for this
line.
QB.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Sayin throws to the wideout. Lucky to get it off.
That's a play the receiver would like to have back because he was in position to make a huge play for his offense. 50-50 ball, climb the ladder. You just got to snatch it. You got to pluck it out of the air, and he couldn't get it there.
Man, we needed that.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Sayin trying to be heard above the noise. Left side is Smith. Turning it on.
Let's go, JJ.
Ball down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
You know, it's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. No running room.
He can't outrun them at all, man.
The line of scrimmage, it's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Sayin from the gun on third down. Trying to find the end zone. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd
That is
trying to do
crazy.
its part to get
Sorry,
inside the
though.
kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now up by by 7 points here in the second. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The corners are walked up tight.
We on that.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Handoff from Alton.
Good tackle, boy.
Bang, slithering,
Whew.
whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Again, it's Malton. What a cut. Now he's loose. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line.
What?
First down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Give running right, it's Kamari.
Good tackle.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now they're going to throw it. It's complete on the right side. He'll go out of pocket down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
What are we
The
doing?
QB here, very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big
We on that.
pass, and you saw
Let's go,
after the catch,
Edric.
man, he's got some wheels.
Stopped in his tracks. He got
Oh, that
nothing.
was John Walker. I thought that was Edric.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fires on the move. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14.
Chat, why is this not a sack? Like, why didn't I? Bro. He went back into getting blocked. Bro, what is this?
Chains, they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Here's a give to Malton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down to the air. He'll throw it. Out wide.
Bro, what?
Diaz. That completion gets them inside the 10.
What is happening?
The defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The snap sets up the throw. Fires into the end zone.
Let's go.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return.
Let's go.
This defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's just excellent.
Let's
coverage.
go,
Cover
baby.
one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety.
That's what I'm
in the middle.
talking about, baby.
Nobody open,
We
and if
needed
I'm the
that
QB,
right there.
man, I I don't need to
Matthews.
force it. I don't force it in a tough
Jermaine.
windows. If it's not there, he throws it. Unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision.
Let's
by
go,
the QB
boy.
there.
Let's go. We needed that
Here we
right there,
go.
chat.
They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Straight ahead, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
See what they do.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the... Snags it, and there's running room.
Let's go.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down.
Like, why did they go back?
And he
Bro.
never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his
I don't
running back, and
understand
the
why they
defense
come back
was
to
there,
me.
and they made the play.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, he wants it all.
Oh, he dropped it.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are
It's all
not going
good.
to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. They'll run it on fourth down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Is it really a turnover on downs?
Second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football
Man.
Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan.
Oh, Michigan
taking
2-2.
on the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
That's a good kick. That's a good kick.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the
They
return.
just had to. I get it,
Ollie, what
though.
did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with the Hawkeyes head coach coming out of the locker room. This is exactly what he expected from 2 undefeated teams, very closely matched opponents, and that's exactly how it played out in the first half. But he believes his team is better, and they can make some noise here to start the second half. I'll let you know on how things are
Bro,
going
this
to
dude is breaking all my tackles, and I didn't even do no hit stick right there.
Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available.
So we're just
on
gonna try to
second
run the ball. Let's see.
Well, I love the
Alright.
job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat on hat to go get that first.
Handoff from Alton. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Running inside, it's Moulton.
Good tackle.
And he's brought
They just
down
wanna run
at
the ball now?
40-yard line, and that'll be
Okay.
a first down. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Handoff, Moulton running left. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, create some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they show
Hold them to 3. We're good.
that they can stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Here's a give to Malton.
Bro, what?
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. It's Malton.
Bro, what?
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
This game, bro.
Point and the tie. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What a
That is
job
wild,
blocking
bro.
up front.
On 4th and inches.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Throw it, say it. Whip it out to the back on the screen.
I should have slowed down, man.
There on that screen
Jeez.
passes, it just never developed.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. They're all over it. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that is a great job by the defense containing and
That was good
constricting
defense.
the
I
pocket.
just-
There was
I
nowhere
ain't
for the
had
QB
nowhere to go.
He did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Sayin.
Why didn't he throw
Here
it?
comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Buckeyes will punt
They
this
on
one
some
away.
trash, man. This is
Sometimes
crazy.
avoiding disaster
All
is the
right.
best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Rush is on. It's incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
That's an awesome job by the defense there, sniffing out the screen, reading the body language of the running back. They were not fooled. They knocked it away.
Handoff for Malton. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. 3rd and long right here. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the
Bro.
air. Got him downfield. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
They on that trash.
Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Tough run here. It's Moulton. Hard running there. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line.
What?
With a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kamari again. Maybe some room here. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the bill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
He got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a pass
Let's go.
in the end zone to the right. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Powers forward. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They take the lead
Bro,
here in the second
not
half.
Jared McClain getting ran
And
over
that is
like
how
that,
you
bro.
end the drive. That is what you want from your running back. Lower the boom. Lower your shoulders. Wrap up that football.
That is-
fall forward, and
Bro.
get it to the end zone. That is how it's done.
And
I
he
can't
goes for
believe
the extra
this.
point.
They are straight cheating, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross.
Oh,
And
what
the
is he
returner will be
doing?
dragged down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hits inside. It's Jackson. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20.
Y'all just won't block for me, bro, at all, bro.
And it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this
Y'all gotta
just
block
win.
for me, bro.
Fall forward, get that good game.
Let's go.
Stay
Let's
ahead
go.
of the sticks.
Let's go.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Bro, I know he's faster than...
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Play fake, say it. The throw. Out wide right, it's Smith. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it. It's Jackson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Bro,
They got him on the ground. Great tackle
I'm definitely
by
going for it, but that's crazy.
the 1st down marker. As we head into the 4th quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the two backs stack up. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Quarterback changing the play. The give on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Yeah, and there's so much aggressiveness in college football, and I'm here for it. I want all of it. Nice job, 4th and short. I'm buying my club, and now 1st and goal inside the 5. I'm trying to get that touchdown. Forget those field goals.
With the run on 1st and goal. Going right back
Let's
to
go,
Bo,
Bo.
and this time he finds
Do the Heisman on him,
gets it
Bo.
into the end zone for the touchdown. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Let's go. We needed that. All right, man. Come on, man.
From deep, it's Jones. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down.
He got ran over, and now he tired. He
Iowa
hurt.
has the ball
Man,
back
come on, bro.
offense. Tied start on the ground with Kamari Malton.
No.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Let's go.
Wants to go up top on second down. Fires to the middle.
What?
They bring him down, but the big play will move.
Bro, why is that not it? Bro, chat, bro. What is this?
The Hawkeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the
This is
air and now back
crazy,
to the
bro.
line. Here's a gift to Malton. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Back to pass on second down. Under pressure. Lets it fly on the move.
Bro, what the freak is happening?
Exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play, what do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
The play fake. Bought a little time.
Thank you.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover
McCain.
in the game. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Motion from the wide receiver. Say it. The quick game. Really nice
Let's
job
go.
there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quick give. It's West. Turning it on.
Let's go, Isaiah.
Finally drag him down, but
It's
not
crunch
before
time,
he
baby.
gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This dude, man. I'll
First
tell you,
down,
bro.
physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy
That was
just
good
a
defense.
crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Sayin to throw. Left side is Smith. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh
Let's
set
go.
of downs thanks to that last
What's up, y'all?
connection
Welcome
at
to the
the
stream.
game.
Welcome to the stream. Definitely not running the play here. Definitely not running the play here. Take our time. Go ahead and get this score. What they got for me? Yeah, I figured. Bro, he's still tired.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, we got 10 seconds. Come on, 9. Let's go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cross.
Let's go, Cross.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down. Play fake, Julian Sayed. Oh, pressure's coming. And he never had a chance.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Give up some yardage. They've given up some plays. No big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's Julian Sayed to throw. Out wide left, it's Rodgers. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm so mad about that play. I should have just ran the ball.
It's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he could have stopped the drive right there with the pick, but he couldn't hold it. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Man. Can't trust these kicks now, man. Why didn't he catch that? I know that was almost a pick. Oh, he could have. I'm sitting there spamming triangle. Oh, man.
Starting off the season, hasn't missed yet. Guy that you can really, really depend on.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Man, they will not let me switch on to this dude.
I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. My gosh, Lee.
A huge play this late in the game. Now the Hawkeyes will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it.
Bro.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
I can't believe they got.
Spike it to stop the clock. Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Here comes the heat.
What?
Still looking for a man. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on.
I was about to say, bro. Oh man, I was about to have an aneurysm.
He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. It's hard to think of a worse time for a penalty like that than at this stage of the game. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Needs it here on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete. A last gasp.
Big
effort.
dubs.
Defense finds a way to survive it. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just
Man.
having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams
Big
play
dubs right
anytime.
there,
That's
Chad.
what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked
Bruh.
team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of
That's a
these teams
game
have tremendous
I gotta
playmakers,
say.
and they're both
That was
gonna
a
make
game.
lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Bo had himself a game. Bo had himself a game. Yo, shout out to the new sub, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. If you are new here, man, a like and subscribe and possibly a share if you like to, man, would be much appreciated. And if you missed the intro, man, I lost my voice at the J. Cole concert. So if I'm sounding real low, that's the reason why. So, but I appreciate everyone tapping in, man. Appreciate everyone. All right, let me see what we got going on here. Some hard commits. Yeah, we good. Let's see what's going on with bro. I'm very interested in what's going on. Why is Notre Dame even in the conversation, bro? Let's see what you got going on. Alright. Georgia's still in the conversation with us too. Okay. Alright, and then we got this punter. Alright. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're number one in the class. Yeah, number one. We spinning that bag too. We spinning that bag. Yeah, we spinning that bag. We want to win. We trying to win. All right, let's go ahead and move that along to next season. I mean, next week. go. Welcome to the team, Zach. Welcome to the team, Dylan. Left tackle. Right guard, Mike. Welcome. Let's go, Mike. Denar, welcome. Center, you know we need it. Cornerback, let's go. Domar, go. Another one, Garrison. Another one. Oh, the QB finally get a hard commit. Let's go. These are all hard commits. Let's go. We needed that right there. We needed that right there. Bo Jackson. Let's go, Bo. Had himself a gang. Let's go to the Heisman watch. Yeah, Bo's still leading the way. He can't be stopped, bro. He cannot be stopped, bro. He about to win it all. I might as well feed the beast. Jeremiah leaving anyways. Shoot. Let's go. I'm definitely going to go get some water real quick, chat. I'll be right back. Be right back.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
They know.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
They know.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
They know.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
They know.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
They know.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
They know.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
They know.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
They know.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
They know.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
They know.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, you know. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
They know.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. We're fine, Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal.
Nino.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and now the squad is lethal. Welcome back to Dynasty Mode, we're fine. Nino. We started with the rebuild and
All right, we back, chat. Got some H2O. Now, let's see what's going on here. Did we get all those hard commits? Hard commit. Verbal. All right. Hard commit, hard. You still deciding, bro? I don't understand what else you want, bro. What rank is? I gotta see what rank Notre Dame is. All right, let me see what rank Notre Dame is, man, because man, we done had some tough games. I feel a loss is coming. in this upcoming little stretch here. So I feel it coming, especially probably at USC. I didn't mean to go to conference standings. Yeah. Top 25 is what I wanted to see. Top 25 is what I wanted to see. Alright, let me see. Oh, Notre Dame's number 2. I see why. Okay. So they putting BTA to a lot of teams too. I put them in the ACC. Alright. It's time. Let's go. Scarlett the shoe. Let's go. They finally fixed this because at first it wasn't available. Let's go. That's a dub, EA. That's a dub. That's a dub. That's a dub. That's a dub.
It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. He
Let's
is
go.
taking a 1-0 approach.
Y'all ready for the football season? I am.
And they have an
Tell you what, I am.
today. He said all we have to do is
Good. That looked fire. They did Scarlett the shoe though.
If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff.
Let's go.
That was his message to the team before this game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will have the football first. And now here comes Malik Washington. More than 350 yards and a pair of scores in his last game.
Well, this guy's been sensational individually, and when he plays well, he gives his team a chance to win. We know that. Now, obviously, they've got 2 losses. You can't afford another one if you want to reach the college football playoff, David. I think people around him need to step up, and that's going to be, I think, critical in this game.
It's critical the rest of the season. Like you said, the mulligans are gone. You've had a couple of bad performances, but I think they've learned, too, what they do well. And he had a good week last week. Build on it. No more room for error. Everyone step up. Like you said, the run game get better. Receivers make plays, and then see where the season goes.
We on that, bro.
Forges ahead. Picks
We
up
on
about
that.
3 to the 29. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw, it's Washington.
User alert. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Earl.
Looking for more room. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And if y'all didn't know, now you know. Let's go.
For the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point. And it's
User alert, baby. Let's go. Buckeyes dynasty is in full effect, baby. We can't lose no games, baby. Let's go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, it's Williams.
Tackle.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Sanchez.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
gets to the back. Collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Looking to take a shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive.
Let's go, Jermaine.
The Terrapins line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He gets a block. He did a great job
Almost.
finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Buckeyes offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the name everyone recognizes, Bo Jackson. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football.
Let's go, Bo.
They're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Oh,
Fires into traffic, picked off. Flying down the right side. Running inside the 20.
man.
And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. The extra point here would tie the game.
I gotta stop throwing interceptions with bro.
Exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
That is wild, man.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to
And now the team is about to turn up. This is what happens when you turn it over. Just be prepared for the team to just turn up every time.
The good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
I can't believe I did that. That was a bad pass. Terrible pass, man. I hate making mistakes like that.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got him
Nope,
again.
they stopped him.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there.
Let's go.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Zayin unloads to the wideout.
Bro.
Almost picked off.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to
That's a horrible pass, bro.
This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. To the 15.
Get off me.
He's forced out of bounds. downs.
Let's go.
Inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the
Bo is nice
touchdown,
on here,
at least
chat.
for now.
Bo is nice on
Jekyll
here.
and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was,
Caught, and he's into the end
Let's go.
zone. Touchdown, Buckeye.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football.
I can't
snag
believe I
it
threw
out
that
of
in
the
pick
air. This
6,
guy now
man.
has 5 receiving
It was a
touchdowns.
horrible pass, horrible play. I shouldn't even did it.
Point to finish the drive.
See if we catch him off guard here. Nope. They all ran that way. Come on, Earl. Come on, Earl.
From inside his own 15,
Shoulda
looking for
fumbled.
room. Just able to get out to the
He shoulda
18-yard
fumbled.
line on the return before he stopped. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Rush right in his face.
What?
Hit hard
That's gotta
just
be
as
a-
he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. Right on target this time. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped and
It's a
it'll be
bad play.
first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
The run inside.
None
It's
of that.
Dancy. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sells to fake. Right side, it's
Why didn't
Cook.
this, like,
He's down right
okay,
there,
whatever.
short gain on the ground.
Whatever, chat. Whatever, bro.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. Makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Clamps, bro. Clamps, bro. He couldn't go nowhere. Nothing was open for him.
The Terrapins
Clamps.
will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Let's go.
Catches it at the 15. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Making the adjustment. Straight ahead, it's Rodgers. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 6
Man.
and 6.
It's a tough run right there.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
It's 3 down linemen. I gotta run this, bro. I gotta run this. I don't know why they did this.
On the run, it's Jackson.
Get the first down. Don't even play with him. Don't even play. Just get the first down. Keep it pushing,
They
baby.
unpack the pile. It's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Quickly to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go, Isaiah. Get us this first down, bro. Come on. Come on.
Running inside,
There you go.
It's West.
It's great blocking.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20.
Let's go, Isaiah.
Ohio State.
Let's go.
Once he got a step, it was all.
script these things right.
What a play, chat. What a play. Just so y'all know, again, if you are new here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, man. Oh, that's all we do, bro. We just run it up, but I wasn't supposed to do that. I wanted to look at that replay. That replay. Look at this. Dang, that was a great block by Montgomery. Montgomery pancaked him, and then the backside block, tight end on 0, and then the rest is history. What are y'all doing in that situation? Hide. What are you doing in this situation? Got him all. What a move.
You want to run. So far, the script is perfect. Like everything.
Let's go.
As they wanted to. This is about as good a start for an offense as you can draw on.
And it's crazy, David, because when you have skilled players like they have on offense and guys that are so dangerous with the football in their hands, you almost feel as a play caller like,
let's go, Chad. Turn me up, bro.
You're seeing that early in this game. Balance, throwing, a beautiful run right there.
I'm ready to play my Miami, Ohio season now, man.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. It's inside. It's Coleman Williams.
That was a play. That was, bro.
Okay. Yards. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike
that was a
hard,
good play.
and they've been able to do that
46 passing yards. Yeah, we got to turn that up. We got to turn that up. We got to turn that up.
First play of the period, first down here. To the ground, he's got it.
Let's go, Earl. Good tackle, boy.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He just got rid of him to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Right down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
No.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third
Let's
down.
go.
Doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Throwing, say it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Pulls it in down the
Let's go, JJ.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the
Let's go,
28.
JJ.
What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they got it first and 10 from the 28. They'll move the tight end. They'll go play action with Sayin. Fires to the wideout.
Ooh, that's good D.
And that is incomplete.
That's good D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Let's go. Let's get this first down.
From the red zone, it's Jackson. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And it's a good good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
We the Buckeyes, baby.
No mid-season
You see it.
for these guys.
You see it. We the Buckeyes, baby.
Ready to try the point after. And they knock through the extra point, and they're on 28-7.
That's how you march down the field right there. I want the ball back, defense. Let's go.
Finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
I want the ball back. Let's go. Let's try to get a hit stick here. A good one.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return.
Almost.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that
Jerry
return at the
McLean.
22. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. The give is to Williams. He's out past the 35. There he goes. The defense
What?
got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense.
Snags it, and he's open. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use
I can't
of the
believe they got
tight
that
end.
off,
Yeah,
Chad.
good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Quick give. It's Williams. Runs through the tackle.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Bro, come
He
on.
makes the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempo. A successful run, they're not going to hurry him.
It's about to give it to him. It's about to give it to him, man. He was scared.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They're all over him.
Bro, what?
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Bro.
These two guys, they just...
How did he even get open?
They knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? That the quarterback...
I didn't even understand how bro got open.
He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Dang, booted out the...
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Julian with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throws to the back. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little
That was a
bit of
terrible
space to
play.
operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Looking long.
Let's go.
Down the right side. And the defense in chase mode.
What a dime.
Get him down at the 35.
What a dime.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's
What a dime, Chad.
Rushes on. Back's got
Let's
it
go.
on the screen.
Let's go. Let's go.
Across the 25, he's got room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Again, it's Sayet. Out wide right, it's
I
Jackson.
thought that was
Good
so
throwing
good.
catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal.
You got to score here, Chad.
Before the half, and they'll take the
Got
timeout
to
and see
score
if they
here.
can add a little more before the break.
What play call did we call here? Tis tis.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first.
They knew something was up.
Take a moment to gather
They
their
knew
thoughts and
something was
put
up,
together a
Chad.
plan for this 3rd down play.
That's cool.
3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff.
I don't mind settling for a
Tight end
field
in
goal.
motion, see how the D
But
reacts.
we're trying to score here.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Stop cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you
Yeah,
just
we're
take the
good.
field
We'll
goal.
take
and
the
try
field
to
goal.
pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at
Blast
the
him.
16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Fleming. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
The fact that they're now switching me to the wrong people is crazy.
If they can muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Time that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels physical, this will pay dividends.
They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route.
Took
Great
him
job
inbounds,
moving that
too.
football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the middle.
Bro.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Under pressure.
If they stop switching me on the wrong person.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. snags it. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half.
Bro, they got it off. No, they didn't. I was about to say they did not get that off, bro.
And they head to the locker
Let's go.
room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our
It's a big stop right there for us, chat.
studio with Score
Big stop, chat.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day.
It's a
here
big
on the
stop
EA
for us.
Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Stanford Cardinals.
The Terrapins will line up to kick off and start the second half.
They still got some fight in them, man. We gotta
He'll
put them
bring it
away.
up. It's Cross. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Buckeyes head coach coming out of the locker room. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations
Oh
for
my
him, and
gosh.
he lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and
Let's
6.
go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
They can't mess with him.
Force their way out to the 33, and it's first down. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Finds a tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
That was a great tackle.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Say it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Let's go.
Huge plays like that
Throwing
can change
dimes,
the
baby.
complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Throwing dimes, baby.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
He's got it on the right. Got some room. Headed to
Let's
the
go.
touchdown, Buckeye.
Let's go, Chad.
Has commenced.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you
Turning
find
up.
guys, man, on the
We
outside
turning
that
up, Chad.
know where
We
they're
turning
gonna
up,
go,
bro.
they're gonna make
It's
the plays,
over
and you
with.
just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question.
It's
especially
over
in a
with,
situation
baby.
like this,
It's a
David, when
blowout.
The game's on the line. You got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track.
Ohio State's
of
just
what's
too
happening
good.
During the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
On the move. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He found a hole, got about 5. He's
Who the
down to
hell was he
21.
carrying like that?
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And they needed a little
None of
more
that.
room to work with
Let's
as
go,
that one
Chad.
sails out of
It's
bounds.
good defense.
And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away.
I'm taking this one to the crib.
Right,
Take it
it's
to the
in.
house. Take it to the house.
He's got
Take
great
it to-
speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full.
I thought I was taking that one to the
They didn't
house.
get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Buckeyes sideline, guys, they have
Let's
a big
go.
lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end
Keep
this
our
game.
foot on the gas.
All right, Holly.
On the gas. Third in inches.
Short of the first down, just inches away
That's-
from moving the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Buckeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sayin on the play action. Spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's
Let's
got
go.
200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out,
That's cool.
and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the boot, looking for his man. Still looking to his right. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They get it into the end zone.
Another one, baby.
Lining up to add another.
Let's go. I found my groove, baby. I found my groove, chat. I found my groove, baby. Let's go. Hype me up.
Very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
Come on, man. We gotta get a hit stick. I wanna see where the ball flop out.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland's offense comes.
Set my backups in. We put in BTA.
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the counter. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Selling the fake.
Oh, you had me.
On the move. He'll try to do it himself.
That was a good
And he
fake.
avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains.
Good D.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful.
Let's go, Dominic.
Their 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Buckeyes sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If
Bro,
they
you already
want
told
to
us
be
that.
One of the best teams in the country. They have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Might as well run him again. Breaks into the open.
Oh, he ran him over.
Good job by everybody there. Well blocked.
I didn't even know bro was like that. He's hurt now. Sheesh.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far.
A complete obliteration.
They go back to work.
I would agree with that statement. I definitely would agree with that statement.
Send the tight end in motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's changing the play. St. Clair. Left side, it's Danzy.
Let's go.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start.
Let's go, Chad.
Bigger dreams for this squad.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. From the gun, it's Smith. Weaves
tackle.
his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to pass, it's Hamilton. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much.
What? Come on, bro. He ain't even hit him that hard, bro.
Quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. The give is to Smith. Turning it on. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Manning. Pulled to the ground.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Long way to go on 2nd down.
It's my last game, chat. Last game. We'll be back live sometime this week, but my birthday is Saturday, so my son's birthday is Friday. So it won't be until after, sometime after the birthdays. So
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Makes his man miss.
get out of here.
On 3rd down, they move the chains. It's at the 37.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the
They're trying to let these dudes score. I got to keep them under 14 and under. Jeez.
Looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. In the backfield, it's Scott. Oh, he's got some space. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous play.
That's crazy.
A late touchdown.
been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find
Man, that's crazy. I did not want them to score. I ain't gonna lie.
This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all
Oh,
bad.
jeez.
He'll bring it
Oh,
back from inside his 5.
this is wild. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Yeah. I don't even know who this dude is, but he ran it back, baby. Let's go.
This offense
Rod
doesn't
Glover.
wow you at every position. They've got some good players. They
Let's
find
go.
a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
And he tags on the extra point.
That's what they get for scoring on me, Chad. Exactly what they get. Exactly what they get for scoring on me. I gotta get this hit stick here.
From inside the 15.
I got it too.
Not a lot
He
of
should have
space to be
fumbled.
found. Good hustle by the coverage
16.
team, and they stop him at the 21.
Safety.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, checking in from the Terrapin sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Second and long here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. The run inside.
Let's
Smith.
go.
Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man.
Am I taking this one to the crib?
Right? Like they just haven't
Taking this to the
really-
crib, chat?
They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking this to the crib.
Show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And he'll work his way on the
That's
return
cool.
out to the 35-yard
Let's
line.
go. Big dubs.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking for room. It's crossed.
Yeah, that's the game.
And this play
And that's
will
all she wrote,
no
folks.
gain.
Boom. Let's go, bro. Big dubs, bro. Big
They
dubs.
reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated. Bold
Julian
enough
had
to
himself a
have that
game.
kind of record. The possibilities
Let's
seem
go. Let me see what these
limitless.
stats
What a
looking
great
like.
way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team.
Let's go. This is my first year. First year with the this season. First season. What's up though, man? Mario, welcome to the stream, man. You came in late, man. I'm definitely about to log off. But I appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate it. But this is year one. We are year one. I'll give you a little rundown what's going on here. So I just used the regular schedule. Which wasn't the regular schedule. I just went with the default schedule because, yeah, this is all mixed up. But, yeah, this is who I've been playing so far. Yeah, man, we had some tough games, but we up next at Indiana. Yo. And then at USC. And then Oregon. We got a big 3 coming up. I will be playing these 3 on live for sure, y'all. So make sure y'all check those out. I should be live Sunday. But I appreciate you tapping in, though. But until next time, man, yeah, that's what we're going to call it. I appreciate everyone tapping in. And I see y'all Sunday, man. Until next time, man, we are out of here. Peace, love, and collard greens, y'all. We out. Peace. because you said put the cigar, I had to come back. If you listen to the beginning of my stream, I lost my voice at the J. Cole concert on Saturday. But I am for sure out, y'all, man. I hope you have a good night. But we don't smoke cigs over here, bro. All love, though. We out.